Guys, it's Sarah, and today is BookList Thursday. This is a video series I do with my friend Lindsay over at Lindsay's Little Library. And every Thursday, we are going to bring you some sort of list, usually consisting of 5 books. And it's just random topics that we come up with, or things that have been going around, things we've seen, things we want to talk about with you guys. And it's been a ton of fun. So make sure you go check out Lindsay if you haven't yet. I'll have her link down below. Today, we are going back to our first 5, and this is something we have done for a couple months now, and we are going to continue to do it until December. And it's just kind of looking back on our channels and picking the first 5 of whatever topic we decide to come up with. And yeah, so today's topic is the first 5 books we received for review from publishers. Okay, so the first 5 books that I received from publishers. The very first one was called 100 Days of Happiness by Fausto Brizzi. And this one I requested, and it was the first one that I actually ended up getting. I sent an email, and my channel was very new still, but I just took a chance, and I had heard about the book and wanted to read it. So I reached out, and I ended up getting it, which was really, really awesome. And I know I read this for Booktubeathon. I remember reading it for Booktubeathon, and I ended up really enjoying it. This one is a story about a man who ends up getting cancer, and because of his diagnosis, he chooses to live his last 100 days basically in just doing everything that makes him happy. So he's traveling around, he's doing all these things, and he lives in Italy. So that really attracted me to it because Italy is one place that I want to go really, really badly. And I just really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. I did give it 4 stars, and it was better than I thought it was going to be, honestly. So I really enjoyed it. The second book that I received was Why We Write About Ourselves by Meredith Moran. And this one, actually, the publishing company reached out to me and asked if they could send it my way, and I said yes. And this one was edited by Meredith. It wasn't written by her because it was a collection of stories from people who have written autobiographies and kind of their process and why they wrote about themselves and what their stories meant to them and what they thought it would mean to other people and just kind of the reasoning behind it. I thought it was interesting. I enjoyed most of the stories. There was one in there, and I don't remember the names of anybody who wrote these anymore, but there was one in there that kind of rubbed me the wrong way and I didn't really like it. But other than that, I thought it was interesting. I'm not big on story collections really for the most part, but since this one was a review book, you know, I made sure to make it a priority, and I ended up giving it 4 stars. I enjoyed it. The next one I received, I was also contacted by the publisher about, and that is Black Rabbit Hall by Eve Chase. And this one is a historical fiction, and it follows a couple who is getting married, and they decide to get married at a very old estate where the bride is from. And it kind of, I believe it's something that either runs in her family or something like that. And they go to this estate to check it out and kind of start the wedding plans and everything. And upon being there, the bride learns a whole lot about herself and her ancestors. And she is being told some stories about, you know, what happened at this house. I really enjoyed this one. I gave this one 4 stars as well. It was a little bit of a slower read, so that's why I didn't give it 5, but overall, I really did enjoy it. Next one I received, I actually liked so much I kept it. Everything else I got rid of, but this one is Jane Steele, written by Lindsay Fay, and this is a retelling of Jane Eyre, basically, except Jane in this one is a serial killer. Yes, she is. There's a very specific reason why she's a serial killer, which was a very good, you know, twist on everything. And I really, really enjoyed this one. I really did. I didn't think I was going to like it as much as I did, but I really, really liked it. I did end up giving it 4 stars. I think this is something that I would want to revisit after reading Jane Eyre. I've never read Jane Eyre, so I would like to read the source material and then come back and read this one after that and kind of do a better comparison, I think. And it might push it up to a 5-star for me. I don't really know. But I need to read Jane Eyre first, which I do plan to do. It's on the Great American Reads list. But yeah, so I really liked it and I kept it. I've held on to it. So this one was good. And the 5th one that I was sent was She Poured Out Her Heart by Jean Thompson. This one I did not like so much. And this one follows two friends who end up having a falling out and kind of, they ended up becoming distant from each other, but they are brought back together for a very specific reason, and kind of what's going on after that and how their relationship has changed and things that happened in their past to cause what's going on. And I didn't like this one that much because I did not like the way that any of the characters handled any situation at all that was thrown at them. And it was a little bit strange. There was an affair that happened that didn't make sense to me, and I didn't feel like the characters struggled with the affair. I feel like it was just, hey, let's have sex even though you're married to my best friend. No, I don't like that. And there was no conflict is what I felt. And maybe it's because I didn't get the perspective from everybody, but I didn't feel like the inner turmoil or the guilt or anything like that. And that bothered me a lot. So yeah, didn't enjoy this one that much. I gave it 2 stars. And that's it, guys. So those are the first 5 books that were sent to me from publishers. I do have review videos of all of these books, so I'll leave them all linked down below if you want any more of my thoughts and opinions. They're all very old, so keep that in mind. They're not going to be the same as what you see here. I think my hair was down to here. It was crazy. But yeah, for the most part, they were all really good except the last one. I just didn't like that one too much, but all the rest of them were 4 stars. So pretty solid. All right, that's it for me. Please make sure you go check out Lindsay's video for today. I will have her link down below, and I'm really interested to see what the first 5 books she's been sent from publishers are too. Okay, I will talk to you guys again soon. Hope you have a great day.